From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest. It's the LA Chargers and the New England Patriots. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off from Foxborough. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson.
Get the hell out of here. Come on.
He's still going. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. May off the play fake. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
I don't mind that play-action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was as they defended that pretty darn well.
Still inches to go on third down.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's that? Keep rolling, man. Keep rolling. They can't stop us. Keep rolling.
Henderson here from the gun. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Here's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And he's making the house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Hey, what's that?
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First down, ball at the 36.
What's that? It's crazy. It's crazy.
May now from the gun. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Five. Hey, here we go. Sit up. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Here's made in the air. Through the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sit up. Hey.
Out of the pistol, Henderson. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's the pistol snap to May. Finds a man, right side. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Crazy, crazy. Turn, what's that? Hey, what's that? Hey, five.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Hey, what's that?
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, here we go. Sit up.
Stevenson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Sit up.
May. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Borregales connects, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
So that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
5-9. Kappa. 12. Hey, ram. Set.
Right to the air is Herbert. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Running behind center with Harris. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Johnson finds the football, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
59. Coleman trips right.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Throw is there for a long day Ganson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Lion. Hey, ram. Set.
1st and 10 give to Harris. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
21.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. He drops it down to Harris. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First and 10, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to work it to the 20. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
12. Baylor Tiger. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, easy. Go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Ready.
Throwing on first is Herbert. As a man, it's Lambert Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
380.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
21. Ray.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. On the play fake, it's Herbert. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11.
Patriots 3. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting at the 10. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. May on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Hey, here goes.
To throw, here's May. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chargers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, that's now a 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Ready.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. It's the Chargers with work to do on 2nd and 12.
Crowd right. 80. Right. Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He brings it in. And He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
28-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, go lion, lock, black, hey, black. Let's go.
Herbert from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Herbert now, blitz coming. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor set. Delta set. Baylor Tigers. Baylor set.
3rd and long for him here.
Damn. Shit. Oh, man.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Dicker on for the Chargers field goal. A 45-yard.
Dicker connects there. And then extends their lead to 14.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Junior Colson bringing it into that play. Operating from the gun. Here's May. He gets it underneath. Stevenson. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
Here's May on 1st and 10. And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
Hey, 5. Yes, sir. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Here's May again. Big strike here to Williams. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that?
From the red zone on 1st. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a one-score game before halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
59.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Dumped off to his running back. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Line. Well. Going to try.
Herbert. That's grabbed inside the 30. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd.
the Chargers.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready?
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
What's up? Crazy.
First down throw for May. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, here we go, son.
May now from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Chargers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Set.
A give left side. Here's Harris. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. He cashed his first attempt, his second now from 45. Dicker connects there, and that makes this a 3-score game.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Going to Harris to start the half. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Yeah.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Herbert with a blitz coming. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He drops it down to Harris. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Going on first is Herbert.
They gonna hold him in there. Come on with bullshit.
Game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
I know you look.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Lion. Let's go.
Now Herbert again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw
Listen,
in.
gotcha.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's again.
Herbert throwing again. He's got it. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out at, I'd call it about the 12-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here's May.
Oh, that should have been big.
Back-to-back throws now that should have been
Trying
picked
that
off.
cross and shit.
As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. We had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose.
Trying to cross and shit. I got you.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's May to the air. He'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a New England 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
New set of downs for him at the 38. It's Henderson on the give. Crosses midfield, still going. And he gets this one down to the 27. They get 35 out of that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Running is over, bro.
May now. Forced out to his right. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he's finally taken down the 7-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play. And it awards them with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Turn, what's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Working inside the red zone. That one connects. And he has the New England touchdown. The Patriots start the 2nd half with some needed points. DeMario Douglas with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, if you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Beep it out. Beep it out. Beep it out.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Black 80, black.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And they're able to grind him to
You know
the
you
ball
look
after a
at
pickup.
He's telling me that you're looking at it.
It's one of those sneaky
telegraph
runs,
machine.
Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks.
Telegraph.
You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Herbert from the gun. He's going to be caught by his running back Harris. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Captain. Baylor Tiger.
Motioning him from the slot right. Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Wide 80. Wide 80 hot. 12. Hey, Ram.
Throwing now, Herbert. Defender
Come on, hold on to the ball,
and
boy.
he knocks it free, incomplete.
Hey.
Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the 2nd. And that'll bring up 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Dumps it off to his running back. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38.
Listen, that shit ain't working, bro.
Williams making the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd
on
down
blitz.
so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
59. Set.
Herbert to throw once more. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Gets that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. May on 1st and 10. He finds his running back, Henderson. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Crazy. Here goes the
Here's May on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. And the hit arrives shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here goes the
Going play action, May. Oh, what a hit! Stars the ball loose! Picked up by the Chargers. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Herbert on first down.
Oh, the ball, man.
Let's get there and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position.
Bullshit.
Because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Absolutely fires this one right side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots have some new life in the fourth.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Come on, man. What?
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots now within one score in the fourth. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Najee takes this one. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Herbert to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Hold the troops right. 21. 5-9, 5-9. Go.
Looking to throw. He brings it in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Kappa.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. Driving across the 15-yard line. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers bump the lead up to 13 points.
Patriots 24. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's May. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. And a strike for 23 yards. And that's a New England first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
First down throw for May. You'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's first and 10.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
May now from the gun. Big strike here to Williams. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
So May brings the Patriots up to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
37. Patriots 32.
Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Set. Ready.
Running left is Harris. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Najee Harris, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers push the lead up to 12.
Chargers 44, Patriots 32. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
They go play action. Here's May. Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 22-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots down by 12. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May now. Pressure's there. The Chargers got him. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Looking to throw it. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Crazy. What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Desperation time here. Gets it quickly to Douglas. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. May on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Hey, here goes tonight. Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Again, it's May. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. To the air yet again, May. And Stevenson on the dump off. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that?
Throwing again, it's May. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Here's May again. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Five. Hey, here goes tonight.
From the gun, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, they had a look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. To throw. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So the Chargers take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.
Mm.